The second part of this module, and what I'd like to spend a bit of time on the module, is actually just talking about what those different types of cash flows are. So we'll go back and look at the operating cash flows to start with. Now, the operating cash flows show the cash flows from day-to-day operations, the cash from what you normally do in your business. And so, as you can see in Shobin Liu, the biggest operating cash inflow is receipts from customers, and that would probably be the case for most businesses. Receiving money from customers is what they do. The biggest operating cash outflow is normally the second line, which is your payments to suppliers and employees. So you receive money from your customers, you pay your suppliers and employees. That's your operating cash flows. Now, there are a few other smaller operating cash flows as shown there, but the majority of operating cash flows is normally those first two lines. And as I said, in the case of Shobin Liu, if you take your receipts from customers, take away your payments to your suppliers, allow for a few other operational activities like earning some interest from the bank or paying some interest or paying your tax, then you get your total operating cash flows, and in the case of Shobin Liu, 224,496. Now, clearly, I think it's clear to say that you'd want your operating cash flows to be positive. The whole purpose of generally being in business for a for-profit organisation is to make those cash flows positive. The final thing I'll say on the operating cash flows before we move on to investing cash flows is on the next slide you can see a comparison between the operating cash flows and the operating profit. Those operating cash flows, which we've just been discussing on Shobin Liu's case 224,496, if you compare that to the operating profit, which was on a separate income statement page, you can see that the Shobin Liu income statement profit, which we've discussed before, is 211,704. So the two numbers there are actually not the same. And the question is, should they be the same, or why not they're the same?